Hey, what's going on, people? Your boy, man, Mike, coming at you guys for more Atlanta Falcons news. If you're new to the channel, go hit that subscribe button. Tell your friend to come chat Falcons football with your boy. All the latest news here at Mad Mike Sports, as well as Atlanta Falcons Nation. If you haven't had the chance, go ahead and go to Atlanta Falcons Nation and give us a subscribe there so we can hit our goal of 1K. But let's get straight to the news, man. The Atlanta Falcons have signed Mike Davis, running back Mike Davis, who was a former Carolina Panther, to a 2-year deal worth $5.5 million. This contract includes a 3-year $3 million fully guaranteed in year one. All right, so when you look at this deal and when you look at what Mike Davis is, he's a running back, kind of filled in for injured Christian McCaffrey. Majority of the year, he recorded 1,500 yards from scrimmage, 8 touchdowns, 642 yards coming on the ground, and 300 from receiving and 59 catches. So he's a well-rounded back. He's just not one of those physical backs that can't catch out of the backfield. This guy's a well-rounded back. He began his career in San Francisco, as well as Seattle, Chicago, and now Carolina. All right, but when you look at it, man, he's a terrific back, a physical back, a well-rounded back, and he's one of those guys that's going to feel the need for the Falcons. The Falcons obviously need a running back that can do more than one thing. This is something that I've always stated with this team, is that the Falcons they lack guys who can do multiple things instead of just relying on one particular guy. This is the way of the NFL. Can't have a back that can just do one thing and, he's going to carry the load for the entire team. You need running backs by committee. A lot of teams don't want to pay these running backs these big, humongous contracts. And being that this is the new trend, you got guys like Saquon Barkley, who's been often injured. You got guys like Saquon Barkley. You got guys like Ezekiel Elliott. These guys, Le'Veon Bell. These guys have had a number of injuries, and when you look at it, man, a lot of teams just don't want to put so much money into these running backs. So having a guy like Mike Davis, who's going to go along with Quadri Olison, Ito Smith, these guys are going to have to battle out. Arthur Smith has already come out and said he's going to use this team as a running back by committee, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So when you look at this deal, man, I think it's a very good deal for the Atlanta Falcons. He's a great running back. He's pretty good running back. He runs with speed, runs with power. He can catch the ball out of the backfield, and he's going to have fun behind that Falcons offensive line with Jake Matthews. Not yet, don't know what's going to happen with the left guard position. They put a second round tender on Matt Gunnell, so more than likely he's going to be back with the team. Matt Hennessy looks like he's primed to be the starter at center for the Atlanta Falcons. You got Chris Lindstrom, who looks like an absolute Pro Bowl. I did a video on him, so you can check that out on the channel. You have Caleb McGarry, who's a physical left tackle. I think he's going to play well in this game. This is going to be a more physical offense, and this is the way Arthur Smith wants it. He wants physical players. He wants physical running backs, and he's going to use these guys to the best of their ability. Also, the Falcons have signed former first round pick Barkevious Mingo. He started his career with Cleveland. His first year, 2013, being drafted 6th overall. Had his first year, had 5 sacks, second year 2 sacks, and just pretty much just wasn't the guy that they thought he was. And he ended up in New England, the Colts, Seattle, Houston, Chicago. So this guy's pretty much he's a guy that played defensive end / outside linebacker, and then to go along with the guy like Dante Fowler Jr., the Falcons just need a lot of backup a lot of depth, just to get enough, pass rushers. You can never have too many pass rushers. You can never have too many bodies on the defensive line. And at this point, man, the Falcons just need depth. Let's just be real. The Falcons need depth, and they need guys. And Mingo definitely has the talent, but for whatever reason, he wasn't able to kind of live up to that first round pick. So let me know what you guys think about this, man. I think this is very good. This is solid deals for the Atlanta Falcons. You're not paying too much money. You're not going out spending a lot of money, and you're just adding depth. This is something that I've always stated. Kind of check out our last show, Kicking It with K Styles, where I pretty much said a lot of teams, they panic and they spend money on guys that aren't necessarily a scheme fit. So with these moves, man, not only do you get guys that are, very good and solid players, but Barkevious Mingo is one of those guys. That he has talent, but you got guys like a Dean Pease who can get the best out of him. You have the right coaches around him. You never know what you can get out of these guys. You can go back and look at guys like Adrian Claiborne for the Atlanta Falcons. Again, one of the former first-round picks. Charles Harris, he played well last year. One of the first-round picks that you can kind of come in and let these guys be rotational players. So when you look at it, man, a lot of these signings are not spending a lot of money, but you know that these guys have at least something that you can work with. And being with a guy like Dean Pease, all he needs to know what you can do well. Mingo is a guy. He's an outside defensive end, outside linebacker. Falcons are obviously going to use a lot of 3-4 and 4-3 schemes. He's going to move these guys around. He's going to put these guys in position where they can succeed. So having a Dean Pease, man, he's just going to maximize what you do best. So with that being said, let me know what you guys think about this, man. Again, Barkevious Mingo to a 1-year deal, $1.2 million deal. Running back Mike Davis, formerly of the Carolina Panthers, 2-year deal, $5.5 million, which includes a $3 million fully guaranteed in year one. So let me know what you guys think about this. Leave your comments below. Your boy.